Boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Best-selling researcher Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. My friends, I have a great show for you today. I have some great information for you. Stay tuned. We're going to take a look at some charts, and we're going to look at some areas here that are very, very important. Private students. Newsletter is out. Make sure you take a look at your email box there. Make sure you take a look at your mail. We've got we're covering it's under 40. When I say under 40, I'm not talking 40 years old. We want 40 younger girls under 40 or anything, or younger men under 40 or whatever that. I'm talking about uranium stocks right now that are still quality stocks that are under 40 cents. And I list 8 of those in the newsletter, guys. There's still some quality out there, some baby knockouts that are out there. And I talk about one in Africa. I go over a story of you remember my best friend worked on Wall Street, and I used to call him on Wall Street during the dot-coms and ask him about certain stocks. And that shares outstanding is a kind of a misunderstood thing out there. And I give you an example of some companies with some high share outstanding counts that really did something. It's where the company is in the cycle and everything. You once you read it, you'll kind of understand it there. And we talk about the lithium stocks also, and I do go list 5 of those baby knockouts. We talk about Bitcoin for a second. You know what's going on with Bitcoin right now. It is what it is. The happenings coming up in 2024. That's when we're going to trade it again. And there's some action for you to take here, ladies and gentlemen. One of the actions I want you to take, and others can take because it's not really going to make a difference. But I want my private students to be on the same page with them. So I want you to order that book. I'll leave some information for you so you get the baby knockouts. This is what I'm talking about. This ebook, Gold and Silver Penny Stocks, 10 Low Risk, High Reward Stocks, will be available free for you for the next few days. Take advantage of it. It has 10 of these baby knockouts. Gold and silver. We think gold and silver is going to do very well in 2023. We want to be in position. So you just upload that baby to any device, and on Amazon.com, you can definitely see it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll have some charts here in a second in the sectors. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I was hanging out the last couple days with a guy. I don't know, many of you, I don't know if you know, I lived in Los Angeles for about 25 years or so, and I met a lot of great people in Los Angeles, and wink wink, I was hanging out, I used to hang, Cedars-Sinai is a big hospital down there that all these people go. Dr. Ben Carson, you ever heard of him? He did the brain surgeon. He's great people, you know. He's a good guy, great brain surgeon, but you know, he's one of those lame guys, you know, kind of. He's boring. He's a square, you know. He's rich. He's got a lot of money. So he gives me a call. He's Mickey D. I want to go out and let's hang out, you know. So yo, you want to hang out, man? You know, I got time. I'll hang out with you, you know. So we get to talking, and he says, Mickey D, you know, I like one of those. How do you get one of those nurturing girls, one of those feminine women, you know, one of those really nice ladies, you know, kind of like your wife, you know, they cook and clean and do things, and you know, they're not slaves or anything. They understand it, you know. I said, oh, doctor, let's do what you do best. So Dr. Carson, we go over right to one of his hangouts, and he's a brain surgeon. So we go over to the store, right? It's a brain store, and they say, what kind of brains, you might want in his mate or something. Chick on the side, he's already married, chick on the side. So the lady says it's just a joke. It's just a joke. But anyway, go over to the shelves and we start looking at the brains, and I take a look, and dentist brains, $5 an ounce. So, okay, maybe dentist or something. And go over to the shelf and accountant brains, $15 an ounce. So, wow, that's pretty getting up there, and I go over to this other shelf over here and high school teacher brains, $25 an ounce. Say, oh boy, $5, $10, $25 an ounce, all that kind of stuff out here. So we go over to this one area where the jar was kind of small. It wasn't very big, right? And he goes, he says, it said YouTuber brains, $150 an ounce. Wow, good. Dentist is only $5, and high school teachers only $25. YouTube brains $150 an hour. So he calls the guy, attendant, come over here for a second. Why are YouTube brains so much more expensive than... He puts his hand on him. He says, Doc, do you know how many YouTubers you have to listen to before you can get an ounce of brains? Let's look at the charts, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave the comedy to comedian Malika E. We'll leave it to her. You're looking at I failed that class in college, the comedy class. Chemical, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Chemical right now is, and we'll take a different look tonight as we look at these companies. We'll go on the weekly versus the daily, and we'll look at the 200-day moving average. Why not? Our uranium stocks are above that all-important 200-day moving average, and we're in a bull market. Chemical closed out the week $26.40. It is well above its 200-day moving average. What about Energy Fuels? The company Energy Fuels that I always call Uranium Energy. I think I did that in front of Mr. Chalmers one time. I called it Uranium Energy. If I had $1 for every mistake I made, I'd probably be rich. Energy Fuels, guys, it's going to take off. It got us 200 last cycle, $6.88 or so, $6.97. After hours, it went down a little bit. Next gen is going to do very, very well. As you can see, guys, the weekly charts here, we're closing at our weekly highs. So when you look at Energy Fuels, when you look at Chemical, we're at weekly highs, closing out the week. Denison Mines, closing out the week. We got a good week. We got a good week coming. Maybe we'll see. There's a lot of action out there. Things going on with UEC, with the Uranium Energy here. We're basically is red, but we're kind of chopping around there. Go to Lithium. What about Patriot Battery Metals? Baby knockout winner. Whoa, Nelly. Look at that engulfing candlestick there on Patriot. Baby knockout. Patriot Battery Metals. I don't care if you were in at 50 cents, $1, 25 cents, wherever you were in. Get in where you fit in, guys. Riot. As we segue over to Bitcoin, Ethereum type plays here, way below its 200-day moving average. Riot platforms, shall I say, old Riot blockchain here. it is doing fairly well. It's going to run when they run, guys. You're looking at a weekly chart. Let's go out to a monthly chart, and we remember the good old days when this baby went ballistic on us. Remember that, guys? I started selling like about $14 or so, man. I got up out of there. You guys, I went up to about $50 or so, but some of you guys, daredevils, you're up 60s, 70s, around there when you decided to sell. We got it under $1, so we're going to do that again, guys. It's going to repeat itself here in 2024. I don't believe it's going to happen this year. And I don't think this is the start also of anything. What about that declaration that one YouTuber out there with no brains put out about blueberry being the year of the blueberry? Well, Blueberry Medical down in Latin America here is well below its 200-day moving average. But voila, we're getting a little bid here, and it's at a weekly high. We'll see how that goes. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a little piece of late breaking news for you. America's uranium professor, Mr. John Quakes, is reporting that Rosatom, not Kazatomprom, Rosatom, well, your favorite, another one of your favorite uranium enrichment companies out there, has been secretly helping the Russians and supplying the Russians. Did you think they weren't going to? Oh, man, we should have put sanctions on them a long time ago. A long time ago. Thanks for that, John. We know what time it is, though. I mean, people in the military know what time it is. This is a joke. There should have been sanctions on Rosatom long time ago. Long time ago. They've known this a long time. We tried to hold on forever, and now we need to get our act together, man, and have our own supply source in America with help from the Australians, the Canadians, and the Africans. Sticking with an additional story from America's uranium professor, John Quakes here, he's reporting that Adidas is now looking to transform the fashion industry with a nuclear-powered supply chain they'll showcase Fashion Week. Oh my, Adidas? Nuclear-powered supply chain? Is uranium? Is nuclear energy going mainstream? Oh my. Make sure you get your free copy this week. Gold and silver penny stocks, 10 low-risk, high-reward stocks out there for you. We will be keying in on those stocks throughout the year. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the weekend. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. And hope you had a happy King Day. And like King, I had a dream that I would do a good video, and I'd have my lighting right, and I'd have the sound right and all that. And then I woke up, and it just was a dream. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. And don't forget the newsletter. The newsletter's out. Private students, check your email box. Get that newsletter. Read through it. A lot of great information. And also, some of the members that had payments due, you're also included in there. And you'll see some of you, it's your last issue. Don't make it your last issue. Take care of your business, especially my students that have been around for a long, long time. Those originals out there, because we will be having a somewhat of a ceremony. We're going to have the Hall of Fame. So we're going to be giving out rings to our Baby Knockout Hall of Fame members this year. Love you. Take care. God bless.